and how the battle got set up and everything like that. You give a little bro a shot, and Cal said that wasn't the first person that he gave to you and everything like that, right?
Yeah, Cal mentioned a couple other names and shit. Yeah.
How did you like the battle overall?
I think it was a good battle, man. I mean, and then see, so I think he came super ready, super on his day, and he didn't let that Detroit shit kind of kind of throw him off because although I felt like I had some good shit, I was at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna be at the crib. Of course, they wanted
I
to see
see you
what they
against
was
Rich
seeing.
Dollars, my nigga. Trust me, I know.
Right. So the crib gonna fuck with me. They gonna throw a little gas in there. And then Miles, I had bro with me.
Miles
So
behind you.
Miles was in his super bag. Miles kind of turned me up a little bit to see Miles back in, and that shit. So so it was good. I just appreciate him because he didn't let that shit deter him. He ain't let it throw him off. He came back every round talking crazy. He was ready. So I think overall the battle was good. I mean, I think I got it. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was a good close battle. I just
close.
what I would say to him if I was telling him, you know what I'm saying? I think he did the X flips a little too much. He had some crazy ones, but I wouldn't have did it all 3 rounds there was like 85% of his rounds was X flips, which was crazy. But when you doing that and you battle them nigga that's talking substance, he talking crazy. He really talking that shit. You see what I'm saying? All type of angles, and here bringing the old Midwest shit. Just giving niggas they flowers and they rhyme. Like it was cold and he did his thing. But up against that type of shit on the bigger scale overall perspective, more people would have probably felt like I won because it was just more substance. But Truffaut came with that shit. So I say I won. I said what no. I wouldn't even say it was a 30. I just said it was. I think I got him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it was great. But I feel like the battle was good. You know what I'm saying?
How long? What's the relationship? You and Miles? How long you guys were running together? You and Miles?
Man, me and Miles, man, that's been my dog since we was like 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like we was kids, like 9, 10, 11, like little guys. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? And we start really talking, like really hanging and shit though, as we got like in our early teen years and shit, 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? Once I knew he was see, so I'm gonna tell you how we kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The nigga, like I was a big cannabis fan, right? And I'm sure a
Me
lot
too.
of
Me
battle
too.
rapping motherfuckers right now was
Absolutely.
cannabis fans. Like if I spit some of my raps from back then, you would thought it was some cannabis shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
All right.
I was a big cannabis fan. So I was me rapping and shit through middle school and all that. Motherfuckers was like, Bub, like they call me Bub. Bub is my
Okay.
name in the hood. Like
All right.
Bub can spit it cold like this. Like I had all the old heads like yo, young dog, cold, and he talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I was the metaphor, the lyrical shit. And I remember one time, Miles didn't really. Miles was chill. Miles was super like laid back. Miles ain't really me. I was an extra guy. I'm over the top. I'm all over. Miles was super chill. He was cool as
Right.
hell. And I
Right.
remember one time I heard him rap, and I was like, "What? All this time as we've been cool forever, I never knew he can rap."
What
And
year?
I
What year
heard
is
him
this?
rap.
What year is this? We're
Man, it's
talking.
like it's probably what 97,
Damn.
98. It's like we
Cannabis.
was young,
Cannabis. Right. Cannabis
young
time. Okay. I
niggas.
got you. Got you.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Yeah. So I heard him rap, and I'm like, damn. That the first time I felt like somebody may have been better than me. I'm like, oh, damn, this nigga may be better than me, type shit, right? I was like, and we got to talking and shit. I'm like, bro, damn, I know you rap me that shit. He knew I had he knew I could rap. You know what I'm saying? Before that, but he was always he was cold, but in his own little like he knew he was cold, but he ain't really letting nobody know he could rap. And then we talking and shit. I'm like, who your favorite rapper? He like Cannabis. I'm like, yeah, mine too, right? That was our both our
Connection.
favorite rappers and
Connection.
shit.
Right.
And
Connection.
then
Yeah. Right.
right. You know, so I kind of got Miles out of. So then Miles just took off. Like I kind of got him out his shell and shit. Like nigga, you really that? You know what I'm saying? You really cold with this shit. Like you really like that guy. You know what I'm saying? So once he got loose and he kind of got out his shell, he turned up. Like Miles was really like Miles was super duper. I was witty, but Miles was real wit. Miles was super witty with his shit. You know what I'm saying? Bars was crazy. So we just kind of fed off each other and shit. And we just took off. It was like where we was from, cats wasn't rapping like that. So we kind of got a big name. Then we start hitting the underground spots in Detroit. We wasn't even old enough to get in. The Lush Lounge and Alvin's, all that shit that everybody talk about where M and Proof and
Right.
Trick all them
LRP, right.
and all them cats was, yeah, you know, rest in peace, big bro. So
Mm-hmm.
we start getting in them spots and we was, you know, and cats like Quest, Cody, and Marv, and they was
Quest,
already
yeah.
like, you see what I'm saying? And we was just the
Mm-hmm.
new guys, but the new younger cat that was from HP, and we took off and cats took a liking to us, and it was history from there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
you know what's funny about Detroit though? The rap scene out there is real serious, is it not? The battle rap scene.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. No, it's and it's been like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just wasn't getting the recognition, you know what I'm saying, that we should have got until M kind of came. But Detroit always been a super big battle rap a place for like battle rap and lyricism and all that shit. We just didn't get the you know the exposure kind of like New York did and you
Right.
know like the East Coast spots, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But we always been super heavy in the battle rap. Like we was doing that shit like me and Miles, I ain't gonna lie, we like once we kind of came into our own and we was going around the city battling motherfuckers. And this one we was still doing the freestyle battling, right? Like the we just roasting a motherfucker. John and on the nigga had the shoes and made throw some bars in there. Me and Miles was the first ones that took it to that shit that smack type of battle rap thing, like you know how they do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in the city wasn't really doing. They used to frown upon that. Like nigga, that's written. Used to be like, yeah, so you see what I'm saying? But cats would be like, so
Yeah.
me and Miles was really the first ones that took that written battle style, brought it here, and
Mm-hmm.
made it go somewhere. Cause then once we did it, Bazaar actually
That'll be so.
yeah, Miles was signed to Bazaar. So
Mm-hmm.
once we actually threw our own, we actually threw our own battle. Me and Miles threw a battle with two cats that we knew, and it was these guys named T Flame and Famous. They was cold too. Flame and Famous. They had a couple guys, and we had them battle, and we recorded it ourselves. Bazaar seen it, and then that's when Bazaar was like, you know, because he was always up on that New York type of written battle style. He just never spoke on it, you know, but he was
Mm-hmm.
already up on it. So once me and Miles was on it, we threw an actual battle. Bazaar seen it, and he created a whole league based off that, which he had two like DVDs. When I battled Scar Child on one, and I battled Nim, Fuck Your Life Nim on
Nims,
another one.
Nims,
Them,
yeah, yeah, Nims,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Nims been outside for years. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So
Absolutely.
I battled Scar Child because this when Scar Child was in a fight club fucking shit up. You know,
Okay.
shout out to Scar. That's like my brother, like me and him like this. But and then them, I battled them both. Bazaar kind of build a whole league off of that shit. And then
Wow.
that's how me and Miles really took off because then they got to Smack and that's when we did the Smack DVDs. Like we really was in the trenches for a few years, like trying to get it in like that before we even, you know what I'm saying, seeing any significant shine off battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right. So, the call from Smack, right?
Yeah.
What was that for? Did it mean anything to you, or you
So
didn't know? You're like, I'm from Detroit, my
so
nigga. I don't know what y'all got going on in New York. Fuck y'all niggas got going. You know what I'm saying?
listen, crazy thing is, and you done heard the stories. I'm sure you done heard you
Yes.
know, when Miles and when the shit happened when Mook had came to Detroit, right? This
Yes, we heard the
was
story.
again
Lucky's,
me.
right?
No. That was
No,
after. I'm
Lucky.
talking about it was a battle, right? So
Okay.
so so this was probably like '03 maybe, right? '03, '04. Fight Club. Now, mind you, this was when Bizarre and Proof. This was after, right? This was when me and Miles, mind you, me and Miles was hip to all that shit. A lot of cats wasn't, right?
Mm,
So Proof, rest in peace, Proof, and Biz had threw a battle, right?
mm.
And International P had came, right? It was a fight club battle. So he
60,
brought
60.
yeah. So P brought Scar
uh,
Child, he brought Murder Mook, he brought what's my man name who used to battle and he was crippled. I forgot his fuck. He was cold too.
Wow.
He ain't he what the fuck damn I forgot his name, but him and there was a couple other cats. He brought them down, right? Now the city was like wasn't used to what was going on, but it was the first big event in the city. Like Fight Club coming, Proof was all
Yeah,
big
yeah.
names was down there. They up on the stage. Mook came and he kicked niggas ass, right? Mook came and kicked, but the city was mad because they like, yo, them all written raps. We still here spitting freestyle raps, right?
Right, right,
Right.
right.
We all this and that, and the city was pissed. Like they like that ain't. But me and Miles wasn't in the battle. We was in the crowd. We just watched because we already knew who Mook was. We knew this cat because we had already been up on it, right? So at that point, Mook swept everybody. Now, if you remember back when Mook dissed me and Miles, he was like, out of all them niggas wanted rapping, who won that battle? That's when Miles battled Rex, and he was like, Mook was in Detroit scared, so goddamn scared they had to send his money to him Western Union. That was that night. You know what I'm saying? So niggas was mad because they like, so that's when they kind of that's when niggas in the city was like, hold on, they ain't playing it fair. So now we gotta switch it up and we gotta go to that type of style. Fuck the freestyle rap battle rapping shit is done. It's these New York niggas, the motherfucking the Smack DVD, the Fight Club, all that shit is now taking over the battle rap scene, and we was kind of behind. Me and Miles wasn't though. Everybody else was behind. So once that happened, that's when so after that night, Mook swept through motherfuckers. Me and Miles was I think we was talking about something, and he and Miles was like, Bizarre want me to go out and battle on in the Fight Club, and but he couldn't do it. So he was like, so Biz called me like, shit, you want to do it? I was like, bet. Went out to New York. I battled the guy too much. Don't you remember the little cat, the kid from the UK? He was in the Fight Club fucking shit up. I think Sirius Jones and I think Sirius battled him and like killed him. You know what I'm
So
saying? But
I don't want to cut your wisdom. So you were, I want to make sure people hear this. You were in the Fight Club, right?
oh yeah, I battled in the Fight Club for sure. It was the same night. Who battled that night? Sam Scarfo, no, Mav Hoffa battled. Sam
Jerzey.
Scarfo battled, and Mav Hoffa battled that night too. He battled a nigga named something Benjamin Benz or some shit, right? It was that I had the main event battle that night, right? So I went down there, showed out, and I met Smack down there. Remy was in the building, like everybody was down. I, met a couple cats, and at this point, I'm like, I knew at some point I was gonna get down there. This was when the Smack DVD was popping, but the Fight Club was kind of like really doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, cats, I lost the battle, but I gained my name. You see what I'm saying? So fast forward maybe 6 months later, 6 months fast forward. Miles, Bizarre called Miles and was like, shit, Smack, because Miles had already, mind you, Bizarre had a couple battles here. Me and Miles was on, we was fucking shit up. Like we was tearing shit up here. You see what I'm saying? So granted, Smack must have reached out to Miles and was like, yo, send some, we got, send some of your soldiers, send a soldier down. Let's get it going. Miles, Bizarre called Miles. Miles like, I'm out. He hit me up. Swear to God. Listen, 3 letter, swear to God.
All right.
When I just battled two,
yeah,
that was real. It was on scraping the money to get shit. When Miles me, Bizarre paid for Miles. I paid for I'm talking same day flight out. I'm out of there. You see what I'm saying? I got day. Miles left. I flew out with him. Now, mind you, I'm only there to spectate and make sure bro straight. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't there to battle at all. But I don't think Smack knew I was coming. So I showed up. Miles, we in Harlem, bro. I swear to God, it's about like literally it's me and Miles, Scarchild, my man Big Mo, and my man Trey from the city, but he was living out in New York at that point. It was 5 of us, but we was with Big Mo and Scarchild. Man, we waiting on them niggas, bro. When I tell you them niggas hit that corner, it was like some park in Harlem, bro. Them niggas was like 100 deep, dog. When I tell you, it was so many of them niggas, dog. They hit that corner, and I'm just waiting for it to stop. Them niggas just keep coming and keep coming. I'm like, nigga, we done. Like even if Miles put up a good fight battling Rex, because Miles was coming to battle Rex. I'm like, yo, it's 100 of these niggas. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? So Smack seen me, and he had from the Fight Club. Shout out to the Fight Club, and he was like, he must have reached out to Bizarre and was like, yo, your other man's here. Biz was like, yeah. He's like, shit. If he got some rhymes, we
Let's
got
go. Let's
somebody for
go.
him
Let's
too.
go.
And I told you back then, when it wasn't no prep time, we had 100 in the clip. We had 17, 20, 30 rounds ready for whoever. You see what I'm saying? So I was ready when he said,
oh, we breaking up. X. No, that's a great story. You good? I can't hear you. X. I don't know if he has a mute. I'm trying to have a classic, y'all. Hold on. Oh, he's going to the crib or something. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. X. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Close out and come back in. But you got to come back in, though. Let me hold on. Let's see. You good? All right, you got to come back in, bro. Don't you hate that part when you get to the good story? There's a lot to talk to X Factor about. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me see. Let's get it back in. Hold on. Right, boom, boom. Bam. All right, we got X Factor right back in. Here we go.
Man, listen. Hey, look. Man, pardon me, bro. I swear, like, you
You good. I can't see you, though.
Hold on. Let me make sure I got that.
All right. Turn camera on. Yeah. You good.
Cam should be on. The cam on.
So I can't see you. Hold on.
I can.
You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, so check it out. Go out and come back in because I can't see you.
All right.
I'm gonna send you a different link though, right? I'm gonna send you a different link.
All right. For sure.
All right, cool. All right, let's get X Factor back. Let's get X Factor right. Hold on. There we go. We'll get X Factor back and get to these stories, man. You know what I mean? All right, bam. 1 second. All right, boom. Yeah. You good?
You good?
Yeah, we good. We good.
Sure.
We tell the story now about Smack, how you got the Smack and everything.
Right. So, like I said, Smack knew me he knew who I was from the Fight Club shit. So when he see me with Miles, he reached out to Biz and was like, shit, basically, I don't want to step on your toes and holler at him, but shit, yo, look, there's another one, what's up? Biz, like, he ready, because Bizarre already knew how we rock. He knew we was ready for whatever at any time. So Smack, they came up to me. It was actually Beasley, like, yo, I got what's up? I'm like, shit, where he at? You know what I'm saying? Where he at? I'm ready to fuck him up. You hear me? So that's how X Factor versus Nemesis, Money Ave Nemesis happened. That was Smack 10. Wow. We actually battled before Miles and Rex. We battled first, even though we was on Smack 10 and Miles and Rex was on Smack 9. Then they battled and at that point, Smack was the biggest shit as far as battle wise. This one, Murder Mook was on every fucking at the end. Rex was, so anybody that was on Smack at that point was making, and we just happened to be two. You know what I'm saying? It's from Detroit, HP, and that's what it was.
Actually breaking up a little bit.
Hold on.
You good now. Hold on. All right. Unless you gotta go do that. Yeah. Is your Wi-Fi
No,
off
for
or
sure, we
on?
good. But yeah, huh?
Is your Wi-Fi on or off?
No, my Wi-Fi off now. I cut it off
Okay,
because
okay.
it
You good, you
kept
good, you good,
fucking.
you
It
good, you
wasn't
good.
letting. You know what I'm saying? So we good.
So,
But yeah. But after that, that was
mhm.
it. Like it was history, and me and Miles was just like and. So I don't want nobody to think that me and my it wasn't never like that. Like me and Miles that's been my nigga since we was little niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Forever. So fast forward to what we were saying, me and my, for him to be right there when I battled True Focus,
Yes.
it was a point in time Miles said, fuck battle rap. He really didn't, he wasn't fucking with it. He didn't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? He was getting himself together, you know what I'm saying, getting his mental health together, getting his business together, getting his money right. And so Miles
It
like,
felt
fuck
like
all
after the
that.
Shook battle. It felt like after the Shook battle, he kind of fell back a little bit after the Shook battle for watching.
Um
Was it?
no,
Am I right on that?
no, it wasn't Suge, it was Tech Nine.
Tech
It was
Nine,
Tech
Tech Nine.
Nine.
My,
Because Tech
so
Nine was episode, right?
bad in the
It
story.
was
Like,
Tech Nine, and I think it was just more so because at that point that was when a lot of the Midwest hate started coming. Like niggas loved
yes,
us up until up until we got the once we got the Midwest movement going. Niggas like
Woo!
fuck
Lord.
everybody in the Midwest. We battled in New York, man. Hostile crowds. Them niggas they wasn't fucking with us. They like,
So
hey,
let me
I mean
let
they
me
was
give you.
fucked.
No,
No,
no, I was gonna say this. I want to give you flowers also because you were the first person also on the first Smack card on that first URL card.
oh yeah,
You were
yeah.
Cortez, Deacon Frost, Big
Yeah,
T,
big
and
T,
Ice
Miles
Rex,
Rich.
and
No,
Ice and Rex
Miles.
and all that.
No,
Niggas
no.
freestyling and all that shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
brother. I
yeah,
mean,
for sure. First, we was the first ones on that. T, Miles, and then Rex and Math was the main events on that joint. But
wow.
yeah. So, but after that though, that was when Miles was like, "Fuck battle rap." He just was kind of done with it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of done
Mhm.
with the wishy washy ass fans, and then we all get like that. And see, now it's different. Now it's different. Like
Okay.
fans is a lot more forgiving now. If they like you, they gonna roll to the death with you, nigga. They don't give a fuck if
They
you
don't
choke
understand
20 battles.
X. They don't understand back in the day, my
You
nigga.
know,
What?
no, fans was a whole lot more treacherous, nigga.
Yes.
They wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so Miles
Uh,
now, right? Miles is doing great in his life, his family life, his motherfucking business, his real
mm,
life. Miles is really that. You see what I'm saying? Miles is he really one of them ones. And so now he don't give a fuck about that shit. And for him to be there, like that was a good, you know what I'm saying? That energy from bro was
mm.
like kind of turned me up, you know what I'm saying, for real. So that was a good that was a positive to that whole thing too. So I don't know, man. It was just that whole battle with me and Truffaut kind of stirred me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of got me back. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I missed this shit. You see what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up,
for
man.
sure.
That's what's up. That's up. So let me go ahead and so you battle. Let's go ahead. Let's go to the Midwest movement right quick to the Midwest movement. How did from your eyes, you already established, you and Miles already
Mhm.
established, right? When did
Yeah,
y'all decide
yeah.
to form the Midwest movement? You obviously you had to be in conversation. You're one of the generals, one of the leaders.
Yeah, for sure.
How does that conversation
So
go? You know what I mean?
so the actual term Midwest movement, what we didn't come up with that name to, that was just something that just fell into place because, once Verb, Hitman, and Ill came
Woo,
into the circuit,
Lord.
and they turned the fuck like when I tell you them niggas like they was saying country as hell, barely pronouncing words right. But them motherfuckers was rapping their ass off. You hear me? Like
Yes,
I was a
yes.
big fan of their whole movement. Like it was
Mm-hmm,
crazy. They was just so when I initially had met Hitman, I knew who they was, but
okay.
My, Miles and Verb started connecting first, right? Because this one,
Mm,
me and Miles was kind of like we was kind of toying with the idea of getting back. You see what I'm saying? Miles was really on it. I'm like, yeah, I want to get back too, but I'm like, this was probably '09, right? '08, '09, and this is when St. Louis, them boys was going crazy. So once we toyed with the idea, Miles and Verb started, started conversing, right?
Mm.
And and I want to say maybe I knew like so it had to be '09 because the battle was the first URL event was coming up. So they conversing. I talked to Verb. We like these cats that like, you know what I'm saying? They never met us, but they knew who we was. Like they was fans. Like not like fans, they supported us. You know what I'm saying? They
Right, of
was
course, of
from
course.
where we was from. They wasn't seeing us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm reaching to, I hit up Verb. I talked to Verb. I didn't talk to Ill, but Hitman, right? Me and Hitman always had a real good relationship. It's always been like my family. You know what I'm saying? Once we got cool, we was like, that's like my little brother. But
Mm.
the first time I ever talked to him on the phone, I think I told Verb to give him my number. He called me and he started spitting rounds from when I battled them, right?
Wow.
And he told me the story, man. He told me the story. He's like, man, I don't know how it happened, but that DVD was in my crib. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm making my pops watching it. He like, yo, this cat from the mid. He from Detroit, and he
Mm.
cold. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And I remember
right.
him man telling me like, bro, that shit kind of turned me up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
made motherfuckers feel like we ain't all got to be from down that way to really. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
So
absolutely, absolutely.
right.
Mm.
So it gave them that kind of that you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, bad. Like we turned. You see what I'm saying? Big T
Mm.
was already fucking with us because Calico had just battled it was the Detroit versus Chicago battle, maybe like 6 months prior. Cal had just battled Prince Lord and Big T had battled my nigga H.I. Croft. Big
Okay.
T was already like we like big to me, Big T was back then, that nigga
Nigga,
was so
yo,
smooth. It was
actually,
like
I don't even cut your wisdom. Niggas be acting like Tuna was not that nigga back in the day, bro.
they
Tuna
they
was
they
him.
tripping.
Tuna was
Tripping.
him.
Man,
Big
I
T was
seen
him.
Big T. Man, Big T whoop my ass. Look here, that's my bro. Big T and on the mic, he listen, man. This nigga, the mic didn't come off the stand. He ain't touched that bitch, and he rapped 5 minutes. Going crazy, he ain't even touched the mic. I said, "Now this nigga different." Move sliding across that bitch like man. Big T was different. Big T was
Mm.
really different for real. You know what I'm saying? So you had St. Louis, you had Big T, Prince Lord, um, and
Chicago.
right, and then the Chicago, and then me and Miles was now mind you, Calico had already had a name here.
Ooh, okay.
Cal was already pop because Cal Pops was who he was.
Backface.
You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out
And
Backface.
Cal
Right.
was on a song when he was like 15. It was a real big popular song in Detroit, like that was like all on the radio. They played. It was like one of them songs that the
Wow.
city, and Cal
Okay.
was like 14, 15, and he was on the song. You know what I'm saying? So Cal already had a buzz because Cal was nice. His pops was who he was, and Cal really had rhymes to back up him being a 14, 15-year-old kid and really can rap. So
Wow.
Cal was already that. Now I knew who he was. I didn't know Cal rap until, like I said, until after that, maybe like oh wait, Cal, you know, uh, he was going by MVP and Bizarre. I want to say, well, I forgot. I think it was Busy. Bizarre was like that's him from, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know, I knew of him, but I didn't know that was him. He like that's him that was on that song. You see what I'm saying? I'm like damn. That's like about 4 or 5 years back. You know what I'm saying? Not about
Uh,
3 years. Not Cal like 18, and Cal is nasty. But he talking that shit, but he got that street edge to it, right? Young nigga, he know the game. His pops off. You know what I'm saying? He had
mm.
that street edge to it. So I'm like, yo, bro, bro that. So once we got to, once I connected with him, and we start building, and he came over. I think he had battled on like Fight Club, but once me and Miles pulled up under our wing, it was like, all right, this is gonna be yeah, he wrote this is me, him, and Miles. That was our idea. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's
right.
three niggas in St. Louis, me and Miles already. Cal is who we rocking with. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? And and that's just how it formed. So by time me and Miles and Big T battled, when we, because Miles and Norbs was kicking it, and that's when Miles was like, X coming back, X back. Norbs hit me up. He put the card together. I want 2 of Miles on the first card. He already had Math and Rex, and then we like Big T. So
Mm.
they threw Big T on it. You see what I'm
Deacon
saying? So
Frost.
so
No
on the
Deacon
first
Frost, right?
card, on the first URL card ever, is 3 Midwest niggas on it. Niggas better stop playing. It was 3 Midwest cats on that card. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? So we
Mm.
already seen from then, St. Louis already popping. This is what we doing. You see what I'm saying? We on the come up. And then once that battle was over, we instantly Miles on the phone with Verb. I'm talking to him, man. I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, yo, Like we about to do this event.
Foreman, y'all foreman.
Yeah,
Y'all
you see what I'm
foreman.
saying? Forming Megatron
Ultron,
right, right,
goddamn
right, right now. We you know what I'm saying? Now we form Megatron, but we all keeping in touch. And now it's like this, right? We about to do this Midwest battle. Nothing but Midwest motherfuckers, right? You got, I was initially supposed to battle Hitman, right? It was supposed to be me and Hitman, right? It was supposed to be me and Hitman.
Miles, Cal, Young Ill, right?
Yep, that was
Ah,
the initial
yeah.
battle. You know what I'm saying? But Hitman just has to like talking to him, and we could have still did it, but it was too much respect on both our ends. Like I had already respected enough, and
Damn.
he was just like, nah, like you like I fuck with you. You like bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hitman
And
would have been crazy. That
yeah,
would have been crazy.
Big T
Around that
was
time.
already was Big T was already. You know what I'm saying? So niggas, I'm like, yeah, that's a better matchup. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
we had my man's the other cat from St. Louis, and I was like, I'll take him just to be because I was gonna sit out. I was gonna sit out on that card.
Mm.
Once Big Ten Hitman, I was out. And Smack was like, nah, hell no, you can't sit
Why'd you
out.
want to sit
Nigga,
up though?
yeah.
Why'd you want to sit up?
Because I felt like the three St. Louis cats, we had Eel and Cal,
Okay.
and you know what I'm saying, Miles, and it was like I was cool. But
Okay.
what the fuck is his name? Remy.
Remy D's
Remy.
nice too. He's nice.
Right,
Yeah, Remy D's
right.
nice. Mhm.
So that's when Smack was like, "Well, nah, you ain't. We don't want you to sit out. Like, nah, you got to be involved." They hit up Remy, and me and Remy talked on the phone. We got it squared away, and then that's when the Midwest massacre. I want to say that bad, but we already knew prior to that, talking to each other. When we done with this battle, the goal is to go at them niggas. We not battling each other no more. We did this. We doing this. Listen, we doing this for the greater good of the culture. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Midwest now we gotta let these niggas know it ain't just East Coast niggas. You see what I'm saying?
right.
This ain't what it is. St. Louis, y'all already made me and Miles we already made our name years ago. St. Louis, y'all putting y'all motherfucking sword in the motherfucking sand right now. And Big T is making hell. Big T is going crazy everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So we got Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit. Now we just about to move as a unit, and the whole Midwest movement. That was I don't know who actually came up with the term Midwest movement, but we knew
Mhm.
that was the goal. We was moving together. We wasn't battling each other no more. Cause we got 100 niggas from New York, motherfucking Philly, Jersey,
Right.
Baltimore. We got air niggas from all over that we going at. You know what I'm saying? And that's the goal. We kicking ass until we done with all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was the mindset. You see what I'm saying? So it didn't matter who battled. If I battled, Miles battled, everybody was there. If Hitman and Verb battled, everybody was there. Big T, Cal, everybody was there. It didn't matter who battled. We all was there in support of each other.
X, how much did battle rap need the Midwest versus New York? How much did we need that? Because I feel like that's spearheaded everything that's happening right now. That
Yeah,
just spearheaded where the culture, how dope the culture
facts,
is. I don't know. I
facts.
don't know if we don't have that.
Mhm.
Is battle rap the way it is? I mean, am I reaching there? I mean, that
So
shit was big. I lived through that shit, man. Like, I
no,
lived
no,
through
for sure.
that.
See. Listen, bro. You see what I'm saying? You was since the beginning, so you understood and you
Yes, I
appreciate
understand.
that, right? These
Yes.
new cats, they'll never understand that shit, right?
Yeah,
Because they
man. That shit
wasn't.
was different, bro.
You see
That
what I'm
shit was
saying? The
different.
newer battle rap cats, though, they watched it, not because they in the position they in, not because of that, right? So a lot of them cats watched it and seen it. So that's why when a lot of them cats see me, it's always respect, it's always love, it's always a certain level of respect that they give me because a lot of them watch me, right? So a lot of them watch
Mhm.
me, they seen what we did, and they, especially the Midwest cats, they
Yes.
seen what we did firsthand. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because a lot of New York cats, when they was battling each other, they knew each. A lot of them knew each other, or if they didn't, they knew it was right up the street. Niggas was cool. You see what I'm saying? When we came in that shit, we made it like it wasn't no France, right? Like we turned up. I don't care who you is or where because I ain't got to see you when I leave this bitch. So nigga, fuck
Right.
you. We gonna get busy. We gonna get busy, but at the same time, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck
Right.
about you, nigga. Like we kind of made that shit. It made it serious. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no. that shit was real. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats didn't like each other. A lot of them motherfucking battles was so intense. That shit was legit intense battles that could have went any way. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that competitive, I always say this, that competitiveness, that competitive spirit, that competitive energy that the Midwest movement brought to battle rap was like, it was a time, bro. And you'll never see that shit again. It'll never be like
Never,
that ever again.
never. You'll
You see what I'm
never
saying?
see. You new niggas will never see what the fuck
Never.
I witnessed in 2009, 2010, 11. You niggas will
Yeah.
not witness that.
Yeah. That shit
Yes,
was a time in history, you know.
you
And
spoke about the intensity in the building, right? Intense, right? How intense you and Surf was? Was that how intense was that? Because I just felt watching
ooh,
that on
yeah,
YouTube.
it was.
You just felt that shit, X. You
It
felt that
was.
shit, my nigga.
It was. I didn't like Surf. I ain't like him. I swear to God, I didn't. Like, yo, listen, most of the
Little
niggas
arrogant
I
ass,
battled,
little arrogant
I
little fucker, right?
I really didn't like. And Surf, let me tell you, Surf was so good at selling the fight, man. He would make you want to. Like, when I see this little motherfucker, listen. You really hate it, like, and that's what the game missing now. Everybody friends, everybody cool, everybody hugging. It wasn't that motherfuckers. After the battle, if I dapped you, it was because it's just showing sportsmanship. I really didn't. I could have not dapped you and not gave a fuck that I did.
Right.
Like, it was like that. But Surf, before the battle, Surf talked so much shit. When I tell you he sold that fight, and he did it in such a way that I felt like he was serious. So now
Mm.
I'm in this bitch like the way shit he was talking, he was saying, he did the same with Eel. Let me tell you, when him and Eel battle, I was talking to Eel. Eel was so pissed. Eel was like upset to the point where he like, man, I might spit on this nigga's shoe when I'm done. Like he was that, but that's Surf, right? Surf knew
Mm.
how to sell a fight, and then at the same time, everybody wasn't friends. So you
Yeah,
talking crazy, you
had that
pushing his
also.
fight,
You had that also, X. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you see what I'm saying? And niggas wasn't
Yeah.
friends for real. So you selling the fight. You don't give up, but you selling to the point where you like, I'm getting under these. And the same thing he did to Ill. I felt that. Like, he really pissed me off. So when I was going into that battle, I'm in that bitch like ready for whatever. Like, you see what I'm saying, nigga? I'm ready to do whatever. You see what I'm saying? And that's just
Oh
what it was. Because before that, me and Surf was I didn't know. I knew who he was. He used to show me love every time I seen him. But
man.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But to him to switch it up and go to we about to battle. But see, in my mind, it was like, yeah, we about to battle, but no, Surf turned on, nigga, fuck you. We about to battle, nigga, fuck you. You did, nigga, turned up online, was going pulling up shit. I was like, oh, this nigga got me heated. So yeah, no, that battle
Let me.
intense because I was intentional with that. Like, I was pissed for sure.
You know, he gives you kudos before his situation. He said this a lot of times that a lot of his battles he would run his bars through you throughout the years.
Yeah, yeah. No, for sure. So after me and Surf battle, that's when it was like, yeah, you know that shit was, and it's like, yeah, for sure. But nigga, I almost hated you. You almost made me hate you, nigga, like on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? But that, but after that battle too, it taught me how to kind of sell a fight as well. Because before that, we didn't have to do that. It wasn't no selling no fights. Like, we were
Niggas
just
gonna
battling.
battle. There's no
Yeah, nigga,
storyline.
I didn't even know you, nigga. I didn't know who I was battling. I just showed
Right,
up and battled after
right,
that. You see what I'm saying? But that kind of helped me sell fights. So I battled DNA after him, and see, it was different. I sold that fight, like, you know what I'm saying. It was you see what I'm saying. I kind of got that from that Surf battle, watching how little bro, you know what I'm saying. But after that, me and Surf became real cool, real tight. You know what I'm saying. That's my nigga like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, me and Surf, I fuck with Surf outside of battle rap. We didn't, you know what I'm saying. We didn't build outside of battle rap. So that's really like family. You know what I'm saying.
right.
But no, so and I knew that, but I never knew that's how he felt, until after that. He was like, I seen that interview, and he was like, yeah, man, X got a green light my shit because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
swear to God, right? A nigga may be like, yo, X washed, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
X don't battle no more. He don't this, but at the end of the day, let me tell you what I am, right?
Mm.
I am first a fan of the sport, but I know this shit, right?
Mm.
I can watch a nigga three of one view. I can damn near break down because I'm just that's just years of being in this game, years of being in it, understanding this shit. I can really commentate this shit for real. If you know what I'm saying. So
Right.
when Surf would call me with his rounds and I know who he was about, I would tell this nigga shit and I would break
Mm.
down the battle, and 9 times out of 10, that's how it always went. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? When he battled Geechee, I was telling him shit. He spit balls, and I'm like, that's gonna hit. That's gonna you need to make. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna
Right.
be that. This round is when you go. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of that
Right.
shit panned out just how I said. The same with Twork. The same with with John. Every time he called me, and he start peeping that shit too. Like, yo, every time we talk and you say something, nigga, that shit be that pinpoint where you when you go. You know what I'm saying? When you like that's that. Is always a room rocker. You see what I'm saying? So that's how that was. But bro would call me, and it will always be that. Like he didn't Surf and call me and spit Cal rounds to me. Yeah,
Wow.
Served and called
The
me
nerve of the
and
nigga. The
spit
nerve of
rounds.
the nigga.
He didn't call me and spit his rounds for Cal, but he.
That nigga Surf, man. Oh, actually breaking up. Uh-oh. You good? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, X. X. I can't hear you. Hold on. You might gotta close and come back in. Let's get on. Close out and come back in. Come back in. Let's get X back in there. Let's get him back in there. Hold on, y'all. You might have to X out there, yeah. All right, let's see. My bad, y'all. Just trying to get these stories out. Let's get Mr. Got a couple more questions to ask him. I don't want to keep him too long. Ask him that. He, he. All right, let's get X Factor back in. Yeah, X, you good?
All
You good?
right.
You good? You good? Yeah,
But let's jump back into it. But what I was saying, it was like, but he knew I wouldn't say shit. So that's just the relationship that me and Surf had, the bond we had when it came to, when it came to this battle rap shit. So, because he knew I would never say shit. So, but yeah, yeah, Surf. So I did see that interview though. So much
right.
respect to look, to little
Some
bro.
Summer Madness one. Did you expect that to be what it was?
Nah, 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 because we knew what the card was, right? But we
Mm,
didn't know it was gonna turn, and we didn't know that was gonna be the start of like something to what it is now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
Summer Man is one kind of broke the doors down. Like, because Night of Main Events one was the first one, right?
yes,
That
absolutely.
was
Yep.
me and Serve. Yeah, that was the me and Serve card. Me and Serve battle. But Summer Madness one really changed everything. Like that should let you know that was like the first like mega card. Cause before that, it'd be all undercards and maybe one or two main event battles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like two or three undercards and you got a big battle. Summer Madness, everything could have been number one. Yeah, everything could have been a main event battle. You see what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So we didn't. I know I didn't. I didn't go into it thinking that I knew it was gonna be a nice card, but
Right.
for what it did, that shit changed. Like that shit really changed battle rap. That shit put a lot of eyes on battle rap that wasn't on it, that wasn't on it before, or was probably just skimming and scamming. When after Summer Madness won, the culture kind of took off, like for real, for real. It like really took
Absolutely.
off.
Agree. Yeah. Agree. How
Yeah,
how much were you mad about the mics? Did you like you seem comfortable though with the mic though?
yeah, I was, but that shit was some bullshit. That was some bullshit for sure. That was some. Because I didn't. Because listen, because I'm prepping for the mic. Cause I got gestures and hand movements. Back then niggas used to be in a motherfucking in a room for weeks. I'm talking about got they whole nigga, not just how they rapping it, but nigga the hand
Mhm.
movements, how they walking
Yeah.
across the stage, how
Yeah.
they you see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That shit was
Uh,
different. So yeah, so
mm.
that shit kind of fucked me up a little bit. But I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it. We thought it initially would have been. Well, at least me and DNA battle was actually pretty good even with the mics. You know what I'm saying? But that was some bullshit though for sure.
Yeah, I had you beating DNA. I had only person I had Miles losing, but I had were you shocked that Calico didn't make
I
it a match?
was. I was. I listen, everybody was though. It wasn't just everybody. Everybody. Because Mav was the bully. You know, Mav, and at
Yes,
that point, Mav was bullying. Like Mav
yes.
really had that whole
Little
bully
persona.
type of energy.
Yeah, he
And
did.
Cal was the perfect motherfucker to battle somebody who had the bully image, because Cal didn't have a bully image, but Cal had that image like, I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. You ain't about, I ain't going. You see what I'm saying? So
But a
it was
30, no, 30, the way he 30 math though, X.
listen, man, that shit was, I remember,
Loaded Lux, what the fuck is up? I mean,
listen, I'm on the phone, listen, crazy story, right?
right?
Cal is battling, and after the second round, I'm like, hold on. He up two. No, he fucking man fuck right now in my head. Like he fucking man fuck. I get on the Twitter, and Royce.
Yes,
Royce,
me too. I was on Twitter that night.
listen, but I
Absolutely.
was on Twitter, and Royce hit me. He like, bro, what's going on? I'm like, man, Cal is about to 30 Mav, bro. He like, shut the fuck up. Like, bro, he about to 30 him. This Royce the 5'9". Well,
Wow.
I'm on Twitter. With, yeah,
I'm on
I said,
Royce.
yeah,
I'm on
he
Royce. Huh?
about the 30 dog ass. And yeah, so no, that shit was there. Like Cal, that's what actually took Cal next level. And Cal didn't ease up off the gas after that. Cal smashed that bitch like after the Mav battle, Cal was a household name, and he
Yes,
just
he
took off.
was.
It was like he really just started putting pressure on everybody, and he kind of after that battle, because before that battle, Cal was talk this shit, but after that battle, it was like it's a
Because
new
before
bullying
that
time.
battle, he had Young Ill, Rich Dollars. He
Yeah, Young
battled.
Ill, Rich Dollars.
Was
He had battled a couple motherfuckers. Yeah,
Newborn.
newborn. He had battled
He beat the shit out of Newborn. Oh,
he
Jesus.
he had battled like Heartless on
Heartless.
another card. Like he had a few
King of the
battles.
Dot. Regardless, that was a
Yeah,
fire battle.
yeah,
Fire
yeah,
battle. Oh
yeah.
my God. Ooh, classic.
But if you pay attention, is what I'm saying about being knowledgeable about this. If you pay attention, after he beat Mav, Cal kind of took the image on too. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cal kind of became the bully of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
The bully because he beat the bully. So he didn't, and it wasn't intentional. It's just after that, Cal just got into a different bag, and then he was nah, because Cal was never a nigga that would let you play with him anyway. He ain't, you see what I'm saying? Cal would get on your ass regardless, like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But after that battle rap, Cal turned it all the way up. He kind of took that, and then Cal kind of became the bad boy, the bully, the big dog in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I peeped that. Once he beat the bully, he kind of became the bully.
Do you think you get props for a lot of people say a lot of guys from the DVD era couldn't flourish
Mm-hmm.
when they got to URL or the leagues and everything
Mm-hmm.
like that? Do you feel you get
Yeah,
props because you flourished in
never. No,
DVD? You know what I mean?
I don't. No, I don't. And but when I got the legend, see, the fans don't know, right? They
Mm-hmm.
know, but they don't take the time to really understand the shit, right? It's just like when cats be talking. I ain't taking that away from John Morant. But when they be saying he better than Ivo, and y'all ain't see Ivo in real time, right? Now I'm not saying John Morant can't be that, but how they take so much away from Ivo. Ivo was really the first nigga that's doing out his draws, nigga. He was really the nigga 6'1", 6'2", dropping 50 on niggas. You hear what I'm saying? Ask
Yeah.
Kobe, who was his toughest competitor. He was giving Kobe hit little guys. You know what I'm saying? I say that to say my counterparts always do. Like Hollow, I talk to
Mm-hmm.
Hollow, like, man, I think we need to do something to kind of, you know what I'm saying, show niggas what you and Miles really did for this shit. Because niggas really don't understand what y'all did for this shit. Y'all really like did a whole lot for battle rap, put a lot of motherfuckers on. Y'all really gave a lot of motherfuckers a start that motherfuckers don't know. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? But I I I feel like they give me my the battle rappers do.
Right.
Right?
Your
The
peers.
legendary battle rappers always give me that. But a lot of the newer cats, they, I feel like they don't. A lot of them don't do their homework enough to know actually to know enough of what we, you know what I'm saying? I survived 5 eras of battle rap.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? I was in a initial era, the whole freestyle battle rapping era. I was in the first DVD. I was in the that era. You see what I'm saying? I went to the URL era. You see what I'm saying? The era after the URL, which was like more sort of the guys who was like the guys who on like the twerks and the
Yes. Yeah. DG Dog.
Geechees, they wasn't quite in the URL era. They was like a little bit after. They was like in the URL, but like after the U. I look at the URL era as like the cats like Hitman and Verb
T-Rock.
and
All
the
that.
Surfs and the DNAs and the Rocks. Them, you know what I'm saying? Then
Mm.
you got the cats after them like the Abs and the Gottis and the. And now we in a whole new spot where you got the new the you know what I'm saying? The younger
Yeah.
guys up under them,
Right.
and I'm still five different areas, and I'm still being able to compete with these guys. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't I don't put too much on it. I feel like I don't get the respect and the props that I should, but
Right.
at the same time, niggas know. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know, and then that's all.
How, how does it feel to be the one
Niggas
that
know,
body dollars?
huh?
That third round against Rich Knowledge, sir.
Mm,
That
legendary.
I mean break. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. That was just it's your boss, Richie. Yo,
Yeah.
he was talking
Listen,
that third
listen,
round, sir.
listen. A lot of niggas, right? A
Uh,
lot of niggas. Well, it wasn't a lot. It's probably like I want to say math and maybe one other person before made some legitimate right like third rounds to where they kind of made it. You know what I'm saying? They one of them real third rounds, right? Like, but when I battled Rich, it was the first time somebody really broke down. Like made they third round to a point like as a it wasn't really a round. I was really coaching. You see what I'm saying? I was
yeah,
really
he's
giving
coaching
niggas.
for real. Yeah,
You see what
man.
I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was the first time motherfucker took a round and really try to make it, And then after that, I ain't go after you got your Verb round, you got the Cortez did it
Okay,
with
okay,
DNA. Then you got your Lux against like
okay.
I'm not saying that,
Mm,
but X Factor was definitely the first one that really turned that third round, turned them rounds into something that was really, see what I'm
that was
saying, really meaningful. It wasn't just rapping. I was really meaning that shit. See what I'm saying? Priorities really,
took off.
really took for damn sure.
It
Yeah,
took
for sure.
off, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because Rich my guy, like and I really like I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of the only battles in the midst of the battle. I kind of felt bad, like damn, man,
That was an
like
ass whoop in Detroit, my
I
nigga. Yo, I
damn,
always
I
look at
felt bad.
Smack's face. Hey, X. I always look
Mm-hmm.
at Smack's face and Mickey Fax's face when you rapping. Their faces are priceless. Mickey Fax is looking like,
Priceless.
yo,
Yeah.
you from the Bronx, my nigga, but I can't help you. Mickey Fax is like, I can't help you, my nigga. I can't do nothing for you, bro.
They wanted to throw the towel in, man. Hey, listen, a white towel came from. I swear to God, I ain't gonna lie. A white towel, nigga, came from the fucking top of the motherfucking balcony on
Yeah,
the. They
bro.
ain't show it. I thought they was gonna show it. A motherfucker threw the towel in that bitch, but
You,
no,
you,
man. Yeah, no,
you
that
know what's
that
funny though?
that was a flat.
To go back to your third
Huh?
round, right? To go back to your
Mm.
third round, right? A lot of times, I never like when battle rappers would tell somebody, "You said this and you should have said that." You're probably one of the few cats that I see do that. That you said you said this in a bar, but you should have said that. You should have said it like this, and it just
Right.
sounded so fucking dope, my nigga. I'm not gonna.
Because listen to what I did though. So I referenced what he said, referenced
Right?
what I would have said, and it was like why. It wasn't just what it was like why I would have said it, and the why made so much sense, right? The why was
Yeah,
like
it
damn,
did.
niggas
It
like
did.
damn,
It did. It
yeah. That made sense, nigga. I probably would have said it like that too. What the fuck? I got niggas
Bruh.
questioning shit like, yeah, no, for sure. Nah, that was one of the ones. For that's probably my favorite. That's
Wow.
probably my
What?
favorite battle, favorite round for sure.
Why did you let Charlie Clips rap so long?
I didn't like so. And Clip says Clips always lying and shit too. Always got some fucking bullshit to say. He lying ass talking about some. It was a run round. So this how that play. This how that played out,
All
right?
right.
So this nigga Clips. So initially, right,
Mm-hmm.
I had just battled Verb,
Woo!
and
I'll
I'm
get to that in
like,
a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. All right,
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
So I just battled. No, y'all battled Rich, DNA, Verb. I battled them motherfuckers so close within each other, right? And no. I'm sorry. No. I'm double back. I'm sorry about that. I had just battled DNA and Rich, and it was like back to back, right? So they called me again, Clips, and I'm like, well, Clips just battle Verb. They love Clips right now. Let me get back, right? So I got back. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I had a lot of motherfuckers in my ear. You know, Beasley selling it and shit. I like fuck it. I'll do it, right?
Uh,
But then I got to thinking. I said, man, if I can't come up with 3 rounds, which I probably could, but if I come up with 3 rounds, let's make it a, well, we can make it a 1 rounder. And if I can come up, so this was the kicker. If I can come up with 3 rounds, just let them prepare for 3 rounds, and we come up with three. Let's do it, right?
okay.
So maybe like 2 weeks before the battle, I'm like, shit, I got 3 rounds. Because this, you know what I'm saying? I got 3 rounds. Let's make it three. He like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie said he ain't got 3 rounds, right? He don't want.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie said he ain't got 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So he just wanted to keep it 1 round. I'm like, whatever. So we'll do, one, because initially it was 1 round, 5 minutes. But like you know how that go. If you can get, because I was able to write 3 rounds, 9 minutes, he was like, whatever, that's cool, whatever. So now I got a 9 minute verse. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm in my head thinking Clips ain't got 3 rounds, so Clips ain't gonna have shit. This you know what I'm saying? Clips ain't got 9 minutes or whatever. We get to the day of the battle. Now, mind you, if you watch see when Smack said 1 round unlimited, I kind of looked like it definitely wasn't. We never said 1 round unlimited at
Mm-hmm.
all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Clip said he don't even have 9 minutes of rapping. So
Mm-hmm.
unlimited, like, nah, this supposed to be, but whatever, cool. He got to rapping, and I want to say after about 15 minutes, I turned to I looked at somebody. I said he fucking said he ain't even had 3 rounds. This nigga been rapping 20, like what? But Clips, let me tell you, Clips is a fucking mass manipulator. He's so
Absolutely.
fucking smart. Listen, he's so
Uh,
smart. He was ahead of the game when it came to that shit. Like he was tricking motherfuckers out they spot for show, quick as hell. Like, you know. So he just pulled one on me. I ain't gonna lie, the nigga
right.
pulled one on me, threw me off. He had me all flustered because I was kind of upset. I took out maybe 2-3 minutes of rap because I felt like, yeah, because I was like, this shit is
Oh,
too long. After I started rapping, I'm like, this is like 9 minutes, but crowd reaction is gonna drag. I took out
right.
like so much shit. And I was like, yeah. So I don't know, man. That it was one of them shits where it just was the perfect storm. You know what I'm saying, for me, and it was the perfect situation for him. You know what I'm saying? Just coming off the Verb battle, that just added to the fuel. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
but it ain't hurt me because real rap niggas, real battle rap fans watched it and was like, yeah. Even when it said Clips won, they was like, X still was going off though. Like niggas would say Clips
That's
won, but
that's
X
true.
was
That is
X,
true. That
X
is
was
true.
going off. Like, fact. So yeah, I mean it was what it was. And I myself on it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
it was what it was.
All right. So you and Verb battle in Chicago, right? How did that come about, really though? Uh-oh.
So it was one of them times. It was a point in time where, like I said, I battled Clips, I battled Rich, I battled a few motherfuckers. My name, motherfuckers. I want to say that year before that, I got most consistent battle rap. Motherfuckers were saying X Factor battle rap MVP this year. Like that
You could
that
have,
year,
if they were doing
like niggas
champion
was
of the
like,
year around that time, you
yeah,
probably got champion of the year
yeah,
around the
I
time
was
of 2011.
for
You
sure.
probably got one of them
For,
joints though.
for
Yeah.
sure, like motherfuckers, because when they did the power ranking, I was like, what, two or three, and this was like like a year and a half, 2 years later. But the year that I was, that 1 year I had, I was battled. I was like super consistent. I wasn't missing. You see what I'm saying? And it was, I had about four battles super consistent. So,
Right.
Cass was talking that, and I just feel like at that time, at that point, Verb wasn't who Verb who they knew Verb to be. Because at one point, initially early on, Verb was like that guy. Verb was like by himself and in that he was Verb. Nobody was fucking with Verb. You know, especially in the Midwest, everybody was second to Verb. I don't give a fuck who you was. Verb was number
Right.
one, and it was everybody else. You see what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm,
So I just felt like that played a role. And then at that point, we were still on that Midwest. It was still the movement. You know what I'm saying, nigga? We were still trying to whoop niggas' asses. Like, so the Verb and the Hitman battle kind of threw a monkey wrench in it, but that was personal, right? That was like that wasn't.
How did you feel about that when that battle was going when that battle was announced or you heard about it
I'm
behind the scenes? How did you feel about it?
yeah, I didn't like that
Mm,
because I felt like it was taken away from what we was trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But I did
Right.
understand that it was personal. I
Mm,
did understand that it was personal between them, and that was some shit that they was gonna have to work out, and that was some shit that that had to happen for the sake of them, right, and for St. Louis, and that had to happen. You know,
gotcha.
so regardless if I didn't like it or not, it was what it is. But I still felt like that was like a isolated incident. We still was rocking because even after that battle, they still was cool. It was still was we were still moving as a you know.
Mm,
So I heard some shit about Verb and Big T, and I'm like, what? Like, man, talk to Big T, Big T, like, man, Verb as something saying that's Verb. I'm like, nah, you ain't don't battle that nigga. He like, nah, I ain't gonna, you know. Then he put some shit on. Cal said some shit on the internet. He had said put something on the internet about battling him, and I'm like, nah. So I'm like, no, I don't know what Verb on. I don't know what
right.
Verb. You know what I'm saying? The Verb just like fuck what we got going on. But I wasn't on it. I wasn't with it. See what I'm saying? And so when Beasley called me about the battle, I was supposed to battle K Shine, and
Ooh.
that ain't that like fell through. That ain't happened.
Mm,
And he's like, yo, nigga, I'm talking. It's a battle, a good battle. I'm like, Goods. He's like, shit. You talking about Goods? He's like, nah. Cause at that point, Goods, I ain't really fuck with Goods either. Goods was one of them niggas that Goods played too much too. He was a fucking play for it. He was one of them niggas that'll play too much. You know that friend you
he
got
did
that
blogs back in
play
the
too much.
day,
You be
all
like,
his
bro.
blogs and everything he did. You know,
Yeah. He Goods one of them niggas that nigga plays so much. Them friends, you like, nah, bitch, we gotta fight. Now, like, come on, bitch, you playing too much. Let's just step out here and square up, and we'd be cool right after that. But that's how
right.
Goods used to be. He used to piss motherfuckers off. So
Mm,
I was like, whatever, Goods, but you know, because you know, me and him wasn't on that type of time. Yeah,
mm,
Goods my nigga now though, but back then it wasn't that. But then
right.
when he said Verb, I was like Verb, and it shouldn't have threw me off like it did, right? Because I had seen the writings on the wall already.
Mm,
He
mm,
said Verb, I'm like Verb. Nah, he's like, yeah. Verb said Verb said
mm,
he'd do it. And at first I was like, no, but I was like, you know what? Nah, fuck that. Yeah, cool, bet. Because in my head, I'm already coming up with motherfucking schemes, and I'm already coming up with like ideas
mm,
and angles and all that shit. You see what I'm
mm,
saying? And then Verb called me. Yeah, they want me to put a bull in your head, X. I said, nigga, you really want to do this? He like, shit. Nigga, yeah. I'm like, I bet. It wasn't no laughing, wasn't no playing, wasn't no he on the phone playing. Oh, they want me to get no, fuck that. I bet. You want to battle? Bet. Nigga, I ain't don't call me this whole time. Cause me and Verb used to talk. Like that was my nigga. Like, you see what I'm
right,
saying?
right, 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 right.
I don't want nigga don't call me. I don't want to hear from none of that. Cause I'm about to take it
How the
personal.
fuck did
You
we
see what I'm saying?
get here, bro?
Yeah, you feel me? So I already knew where I was going with
Oh
it,
man,
So yeah,
right.
so nah. But that was another one of them battles where, you know, Verb up until that point never admitted a loss. That's probably one of the only losses Verb ever admitted to because I
Because
felt
to
like
be
Verb,
honest, I don't think he lost a lot of battles before. All right, I had him beat a math.
yeah. No, he
In my
haven't. Yeah.
St. Louis. I had him beat Hollow in St. Louis.
Clips is probably the only battle that he had lost up
Oh, he
until
lost the
that point.
clips. He lost the clips. He lost the clips. He did
Yeah,
lose the clips. He lost the clips.
yeah.
I had him beat
But
Holla. I had him edging against Holla. I had him edging that
yeah.
battle against Holla and everything like that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I
he
had you win
really
that battle. I had you win the battle 2-1. Let me ask you,
mm,
when he put the thing on his face, the mask, did that throw you off though? Like, nigga, what are you doing right now, my nigga?
hey,
What are you doing?
hey, listen, my young dog was there. My young dog was in the back, like, he was in the back, like, that nigga look gay. I was like laughing like a motherfucker.
Oh man, that's crazy,
Like,
man.
niggas was turned up. I was like, nah, put that shit on. But I mean, I got where he was trying to go with it,
But
but
but, but,
nah.
but, but listen, the verb
Again,
but Verb battle Hitman, Midwest Miles. So he had battled Midwest
mhm,
niggas already, really. So you know,
yeah, Yeah. He battled Miles. He had battled Marv. You know what I'm saying?
More food.
But that was Miles was the last battle that we understood what we was doing after. And when he battled
Okay.
Miles, okay, now we got to understand that we got a bigger task because we trying to
Right.
do something bigger than just us, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I explained that shit in the battle, nigga. Like this was more than just battle. Like nigga, we was trying to have a movement, push this shit so niggas can get more money as a unit.
Right.
Niggas would, you know what I'm saying? Niggas get bigger battles. This is
Mm-hmm.
what we was trying to do. I trying to beat you and fuck your record up or fuck up your potential to get to battle this nigga next and get more money. Like I wasn't into that. I didn't want to do that. That's why I didn't want to battle no Midwest niggas because there's a potential
Wow.
that I can lose and you can fuck my next bag up. And you supposed to be my nigga. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to
Mm.
fuck your money up.
Got you.
So
Got you.
so
Got
that
you.
was
Got
my thing about it. But yeah, but nah. After that battle though, we shook up. That's we
you. Okay.
that was my
Oh,
nigga after that. But I had to, you see what I'm saying? Had to
right.
put
Yeah.
his belt to
Yeah.
ass.
What you gotta do? I got you. I got you. You and Twork,
Yeah.
man. Talk to me. How you feel about you and Twork, man? What we doing, man? There's something back in
Um,
the crib.
yeah, man. So
Madness.
I would never listen, I would never battle twerk if it's somewhere else. I'd never battle twerk in New York, right? I ain't battle twerk in New York because twerk is a human cheat code. Like he's
Okay.
cheat code in his own backyard, right? I was just watching him and fucking who was that?
Pass.
Who the battle just dropped? Huh?
Was it
No,
pass?
not past. No, it wasn't past. Him and fucking
Female?
from
Cordy?
Jersey. Fucking no, he from Jersey too. Fucking the guy from Jersey. He from Jersey as well. Indian cat.
Oh, real sick, real sick.
Yes, sick, right?
Yeah, real
I
sick.
was
I like
watching
real
him and
sick.
sick.
I got mm,
And battle kind of upset me a little bit, right? Because real sick fucking twerk up in that first round.
mm.
And if you watch Nunu and all these motherfuckers, every bar twerk was super like it was like everything was like talk. And when I say sick got up there and sick said he going crazy and they just trying so hard not to show him love, right? It's like you
Right,
know
right,
that bar crazy, right? I know you fuck with twerk, but you part of the staff. You
right.
shouldn't be biased. You part of the staff. You know what I'm saying? Like let that shit be even. Like don't sway, and that shit can sway viewers when that shit is like that, right? So
Mm.
I wouldn't have battled him there. Once Cal mentioned twerk here, I was like, I still was kind of like, cause niggas love twerk. Like twerk,
We
like
love that
they love
nigga.
him everywhere I go. He's
Yeah.
the most electrifying nigga in battle rap.
Yes, yes.
But my thing is, how can I neutralize that, right? It's like it's super hard to do, but I feel like I got
Mm.
that special ingredient to kind of neutralize. Now, twerk first round gonna be what twerk first rounds always is. It's gonna be crazy. So I'm preparing for that. But at the same time, I feel like I got some shit in this first round that's gonna neutralize his first round. It's gonna be
Mm.
crazy. When I tell you this shit,
Okay.
listen. I think this battle it's gonna be a great battle, and I hope Twerk come ready to play. You see what I'm saying? I
Mm.
hope he come all 3 rounds. Don't take it, but I got a feeling he gonna take me light. I do because he probably again this Twerk. They ain't
Mm.
seen me in a while. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I am at home and I'm coming with that shit. So you see what I'm saying? So
Okay.
at the end of the day, he better come how he how Twerk how we know Twerk to be. If he do that, it's gonna be I don't want to go on record now and say battle at night, but it's gonna be one of them ones that where everybody when that bitch drop niggas gonna be like this one of them. See what I'm saying? Twerk come with all this shit because I know where I'm going with it. So but I'm feeling good about it. Like I said, it's Twerk. He's a nigga kind of scary when it. You know what I'm saying? Twerk is a scary nigga to stand. It's different looking at him from. I'm sure
Woo.
from when you got to stand in front of him
Mm.
but at the same time I do get a chance to fight back and I know what I got, right? I'm super
Mm.
confident in the shit that I'm that I'm about to, that I'm coming with. So
Yeah,
I want it to
because
be classic.
it's funny because with Marv, I interviewed Marv after the Geechee battle, and
Mm.
I respect the Geechee, but I felt Geechee kind of half stepped against Marv, and I feel guys like Marv should happen to guys like Marv. I feel
Yeah.
like that should happen to guys like X Factor. I feel like
Right.
niggas like that, when you got legendary niggas that paved the way for you niggas, right? We're talking about battle rap royalty, right? You owe them to come 100% in my opinion, because you're not coming to play. Marv's not coming to play against Tay-Rock. We know that.
Oh no,
And
not at all.
he's not going to play. You
Not
know
at
what I'm
all.
saying? And
Nah.
same thing with you at the crib. You know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? It's Twork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't come to play either and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So but like I said, outside of battle rap, like I
Right.
fuck with Twork, man. Tworked and kicked it. Like he showed me a lot of respect, right? A lot of respect he showed me.
Yeah, Twork does
Showed me a lot of love.
Twork does show his predecessors a lot of love, though.
Yeah,
He does.
for sure. So I'm thinking he gonna come ready to
Yes.
ball. So I'm saying he gonna come with his shit laced up, ready to go. And that's what I want, because I want to, if I beat him, I want to be able to say I beat the best version of him, right? Or I beat a great version of him, and vice versa. If he beat me, he gonna be able to say I beat one of the best X's we done seen, type shit. So yeah.
X, they are saying this is card of the year, my brother.
I said that once he told me who was on the card. I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, that's nigga, what? That is nigga, what?
This is a
That's
crazy card,
crazy.
bro. This is Arsenal Mook, Cal Swamp. Think about it. Arsenal Mook, Cal Swamp, Clean and Rex, Marv Rock, Ill Will Bill Collector, X Factor Twork, A1J2, Bailey Lee, who I saw on the other card. I know she from Detroit also. I saw her battle on the last and Coffee Brown. This is a dope card, bro. This is a fire ass. On paper,
that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Fire card,
that's
boy.
crazy. That card crazy on paper for sure.
On paper, that shit fire, my nigga. X, man, I ain't gonna keep you. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Man, you already know, man. My dog. I don't know if we actually, sat down prior to this.
No, I spoke to you back in 2014.
I don't know if we
No, 2014 was the last time I interviewed you. 2014 was the last time I spoke to you in the interview. Eons ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
crazy.
but
10 years
I'm gonna
ago.
I'm gonna be in the building. I'm coming to Detroit though for that card though. I'll be in the building for that.
Fire.
So I can't miss that shit, buddy. I can't miss that shit. Oh no.
Facts.
Legend, we're gonna talk about some battle though. Appreciate you, brother.
Man, you already know, man. Love, bro. I appreciate you, my dog. 3-letter, man. You already know I fucks with you, my dog.
I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my nigga X Factor. Y'all know the fucking